My name is Elisa Boquin. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist here at the Relationship and Sexual Wellness Center in Houston, Texas. And I enjoy working with a variety of clients. I work with individuals, I work with couples who are struggling with different relationship issues, even with the relationship that they have with themselves. And I also particularly enjoy working with women who are struggling with any of these issues, but also who are really struggling to find how to balance life. And that's why today I'm going to be talking to moms who work outside of the home on how to practice self care. Because sometimes finding the time to practice self care can be incredibly difficult. So, my 5 tips today, which you can read more about in the blog post, are going to be number one, prioritizing yourself at the top of your list. And I know that can be really difficult, and I know that can sound really counterintuitive for mothers who just kind of are in this mode where we are just serving, 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 serving. And so the idea of putting ourselves first can feel incredibly selfish, sound incredibly selfish. But I'm going to tell you today why it's not selfish and why it's actually self preservation. Tip number 2 is going to be to identify your needs. Because how often is it that we know we're not getting our needs met? Like, there's something about it. We know we're not getting our needs met. We know we're not getting, what it is that we need, but sometimes it's more difficult to really identify what that need is. So I'm going to provide you with some guidance on how to identify your needs. Number 3 is going to be to learn how to ask for help. Once you've identified your needs, you got to be able to learn how to get those needs met, and sometimes that requires asking for help, right? But so often, because we kind of intuitively know what the people around us need, because that's just how mothers are, we kind of expect the same in return, and when it doesn't happen, we can get really resentful. But a lot of the times, the people around us don't know. And as I mentioned in number 2, sometimes we don't know. So I'm going to provide you with some guidance on how to ask for help. Number 4 is probably going to seem like even more of a challenge. But I'm here to challenge you and also to provide you guidance on how to do it. And that is, I want you to find 30 minutes. Yes, 30 minutes, half an hour every single day where you dedicate that time to you and you alone. Now, you can use that time to do cardio, you can use that time to read a book, to take a walk, to do a bubble bath, anything that kind of slows you down and helps to restore you. And if you can't find 30 minutes, then find 20 minutes. And if you can't find 20, then find 10, find 5. Just start to get into the habit of really making sure that you are setting some time aside for yourself, where it's just dedicated and devoted to you. My 5th tip is going to be that you find time at least once a month, where you dedicate it to nurturing your relationships outside of your home. I'm talking about those friendships that help to restore your soul, that uplift you, that so often go neglected because we get so caught up in all the different mom duties, the different family duties. If you're in a relationship, if you're married, the wife duties. So I'm going to encourage you to find at least one day a month where you dedicate it to those friendships that we so need in this motherhood journey. So I hope that you enjoy my tips, and I hope that this will be the start of your new self-care routine. All right, take care.